What's up, everybody? We're back with another episode of the Lifestyle Sports Podcast. It's AI from the 210. You know, off top, we got a few great topics we got to get into. We got a lot of great topics. First, we got to get into Team USA basketball. They finally won the exhibition game. We finally got a dub. After losing 2 in a row, the first 2, we finally got a dub. You know what I'm saying? We win 108 to 80. We won 108 to 80 against Argentina. So, you know what I'm saying? We got the dub against Argentina. They're usually a great team. So it's nice for us to get that win. KD, 17 points and 6 rebounds. I'm loving the way KD's playing with the Team USA. I feel like he's been real consistent. He's always one of the top scorers. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out KD for hooping. We got Bradley Beal, 17 points and 6 rebounds. I feel like this was his coming out game for Team USA. And it's nice to see him put up them numbers. And of course, we got Levine. Shout out Zach Levine. Got 15 points. You know what I'm saying? The Chicago Bull. You know what I'm saying? Doing it for the rack. You know what I'm saying? So we got Levine killing. When we go to Argentina, Luis Scola. I haven't seen that name in so long. Shout out Luis Scola. I remember he was drafted by the Spurs. And then he went to play at Houston. So he been in Texas. He been in the H. You know what I'm saying? So he already know what it is. But off top, he scored 16 points and 5 rebounds. It's nice to see him hooping still. He got to be at least 40 somewhere up there. It's nice to see him still putting up good numbers for his Argentina, for his country. You know what I'm saying? At his age. So, you know what I'm saying? He's still hooping. And then we got Capazzo with 12 points. So, you know, Argentina, they had a little hoopers that was doing their thing. USA went up big in the first quarter. We made 6 threes to take the 33-19 lead in the first. So I feel like that's a pretty good start. Now it's probably letting everybody know off top that we gelling it together. We got it together. KD had 14 points at the half. So, you know, he was already cooking. Off top of KD cooking, it's kind of over with. He pull up from anywhere at any time. So, and Team USA had a great third quarter, which they coasted to a 17-point win. And USA, we had 5 players in double figures. So we had a nice little balance scoring sheet. We put it together. So I can't wait till Devin Booker returns. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Team USA, it looks like all we had to do was gel and let everybody play a few more games together. You know, everybody ain't really played together like that. Maybe that's why we lost those first 2. So I expect Team USA to still win the gold. You know what I'm saying? We showing a little preview how we could win big against these teams. So we still win the gold. We still going strong. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Team USA. We getting that dub. On this date, today is July 14th. On July 14th in 2004, Steve Nash signs with the Suns in free agency. Shout out Steve Nash. He currently the coach of the Brooklyn Nets. Got a nice team over there. And also on this day, Shaq gets traded to the Miami Heat. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know, both these players' careers intertwine in a way. You know what I'm saying? So this day is pretty legendary in NBA history when you look back. Both players' careers intertwine. They both had a lot of success on their new team. So I want to know, out of the 2 players, which player had more success on their new team? Would you go with Shaq in Miami, or would you go with Nash in Phoenix? So we start with Nash. He played 8 seasons with the Phoenix Suns. He won 2 MVPs. He was back-to-back MVP winner in 05 and 06. He made 3 All-NBA first teams in Phoenix. And he went to 3 Western Conference Finals with the Suns. So off top, that's a pretty good career right there. That's a pretty, just alone. So him on the Suns, he did that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Nash. And then we go to Shaq. He played 4 years in Miami. He came in second to Nash in MVP in the 04-05 season. And it was a real close race. So Shaq almost won that MVP. You know what I'm saying? He made 2 All-NBA first teams in Miami. And they won a championship in Miami in 06. So we see Shaq been cold since Orlando to LA, you know what I'm saying, to Miami. So Shaq been cold, so you know what I'm saying. But we focus just on Miami. We see what he did in his short time there in 4 seasons. So if you ask me which career I feel like went the best after their trade to their new team, who I would go with, I got to go with Shaq. You know what I'm saying? I got to go with Shaq because he won the ring. I mean, that's what everybody said they play for. So Shaq played, you know what I'm saying, went to Miami and got a ring with D-Wade. You know what I'm saying? Legendary championship. You know what I'm saying? I got to give credit to Nash, though, because he does have the back-to-back MVPs. So you can't take that away. That's historic off top in itself. That's why I feel like both players are good to compare going to their new teams, but I got to go with Shaq. And plus, one can argue Shaq was supposed to win that 05 MVP. The race was so close. One can argue, you know what I'm saying, that was supposed to be Shaq's. So if you say that, then it's like, how could you not go with Shaq? Plus, Nash never made the finals on the Suns. You know what I'm saying? Never hit the finals. So with that being said, I just got to go with Shaq. I feel like he had the most success on the new team. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you know, like I mentioned him in Orlando and on LA, he was cold already. So if we want to use the cheat code and go back, Shaq already had one MVP in LA. So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to stick with the topic and stay with these two new teams that they went to on that date. So looking back, I still got to go with Shaq because he won the ring. You know what I'm saying? He hit the finals. He got the all NBA teams. And he probably was supposed to win that MVP. So I'm going with Shaq. Well, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in to another episode of the Lifestyle Sports Podcast. It's AI from the 210. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, follow on IG at the Lifestyle Sports Podcast, at Allen Iverson, ALAN Iverson. Till next time.